Hello, hello, and welcome to episode 225 of the Compassion and Cucumbers podcast. I'm Christine.
And I'm Sam.
Here's what's coming up in today's show. In this week's Y-Files, we'll tell you why snails are amazing animals.
In our Noteworthy segment, there's a planned action at the Marshall Resources Animal Testing Facility in North Rose, New York. We'll give you all the details so that you can decide if you want to participate.
And in our main topic, we're keeping it light today with the 10 most anticipated vegan product launches in 2026.
Most anticipated by whom?
People who are anticipatory.
Nice.
I really don't know. We'll find out.
We will.
We'll
find
find out.
out.
But before we get into all that, what have we been up to?
Well, we had a lovely weekend. On Saturday morning, we trekked out to Syracuse.
The Q's.
The Q's, yes, for the Syracuse Vegan Living Program's kind of commencement in a way.
Yeah, it was their final
meeting.
Yeah, I guess you would say that.
Final meeting of this particular cohort.
Right, where their pledges graduated.
Yeah.
And we did a potluck and everybody brought food. There was so much good food.
There was.
And desserts.
Yes.
And our friend Crystal brought this beautiful
perfect lemon bundt cake.
And
perfect.
Loaves of her amazing sourdough bread.
Okay, that was probably the best moment of the day.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry I didn't actually witness it.
Oh, yeah. Tell what happened.
So anyway, our friend Crystal, who is a phenomenal baker, just insanely good baker.
Agree.
She brings out loaves of her sourdough bread, which is absolutely incredible, by the way. And Christine apparently reaches for one, grabs it, hugs it close to her chest and says, "This one's mine." And oddly enough, the loaf that she had picked up actually had our names on it because Crystal had been generous enough to bake a loaf just for us.
Baked a loaf just for us. And I was just kidding. I'm like, this one's mine. And then I look down and I see our names on it. I'm like, oh my God. And I run around the table and I hugged her. I'm like, thank you so much.
Yeah, it was pretty great. I'm very sorry I missed it. But Crystal did tell me towards the end of the day that that's her favorite moment with us since Crystal, what did you do to those cranberries?
Yeah, she made this Yule log.
Incredible dessert.
These candied cranberries on top. They were so good.
They were so good.
It was so delicious. Like Sam said, she's just, everything she makes is just so good.
It's just genius. Yeah. She's amazing.
Yeah.
I aspire to be a Crystal level baker.
Oh, yeah. So that was Saturday. Today is Monday.
It is.
The bread is gone.
It is.
We had toast.
We did. When we came home on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Now, originally we had been planning to stay in Syracuse.
Yeah.
But I wasn't feeling that great.
Sam wasn't feeling so great. So we decided maybe we should just head home because it's not fun to be not feeling well and in somebody else's house.
Yes, completely. And also I didn't want to impose, what may have been an illness,
right?
On our guests, on our hosts either. I don't think that that's a terribly fair thing to do. And so we came home, and by the time we got home, we didn't really have any dinner because we'd kind of had late lunch at the potluck.
Yeah.
So we didn't have dinner, but we did have some toast right before we went to bed, which was absolutely fantastic. And then on Sunday, Christine made soup.
Yeah.
An absolutely beautiful vegetable soup. And of course, if you're going to have soup, you need to have good bread.
Yeah.
And so, we ate a fair amount of the bread with the soup.
Yeah, we may have had toast again yesterday morning. I don't know.
Oh, yes, we did. Because you made
I made
breakfast.
a scramble.
You made a
and
scramble.
Yeah.
And after the scramble, I just kind of looked at you and was like, "Can I have a piece of crystal toast?"
Yeah, crystal toast. That's what we were calling it.
That's what we're calling it, crystal toast. Can I have a piece of crystal toast? So she went and cut one slice of the sourdough, cut it in half because we have to in order for it to fit in our toaster because this is a really big round.
It's a big loaf.
Yeah. And so we each had half a slice. And
it's so good toasted.
So good toasted. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And then Christine sent me to school today with leftover soup and a slice of the sourdough bread as well. So.
And then I ate the last of it.
For lunch today.
With my brunchish.
Oh, your brunch today.
Yeah, I usually don't eat until 10:30 or 11 o'clock. And I ate the rest of the scramble and the rest of
the crystal toast
bread.
So you had crystal toast with
Yes,
your scramble.
I did.
Yes.
And it was delicious.
Yeah, just absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So it is officially gone. We are so grateful for having that treat. So
Yeah.
thank you,
Thank
Crystal.
you. Thank you, everybody at the Syracuse Vegan Living Program. We had such a good time.
We did. And Christine did her cooking demo.
I did a demo and made my tofu ricotta, and then I let everybody taste it, and it got received pretty well, I think.
I thought you did a beautiful job. I was very proud of you.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were surprised that
tofu makes a good ricotta.
Yeah, and it's so simple. The recipe is so simple.
It is.
Yeah, and it's a really good dupe. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was very proud of you. You did very well.
Yeah, when I started off my demo, I'm like, now I'm going to show you how to make my tofu ricotta, which was in my lasagna that I made. That's back there that, hopefully you got to have a piece of it. And somebody went, oh, you made that? It was so good.
Yeah, and then the rest of the room is going like,
Oh, yeah. Lasagna, yeah.
You do make a killer lasagna.
I do. I've had lots of practice. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was
of course,
a good time.
Before we left, she was like, oh, I hope it's okay. I hope it's okay. And I'm like, will you please just own the fact that you make a killer lasagna?
I know, but when you're making it for people you don't really know, and you just want it to be really good.
You should still just own it, I think.
I guess I should just be confident that that it's good.
Your food is good.
Yeah. A really great time.
It was.
Yeah.
Then we just had a really chill day yesterday.
Yeah.
And now, I'm into finals week at school, which is exciting because it means, a bit of a break on the horizon. And, who's going to argue with that?
Yeah. You looking forward to summer break?
I am. For a few reasons. Like I'm looking forward to hopefully, kind of getting my back issues in order.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to reading, which I don't often have the time to do during the semester. So I'm looking at some library visits. I found out today that I have to go renew my library card.
Oh, no. That means I probably have to, too.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that on Wednesday morning on my way to work. And so I'm looking forward to reading and just, spending time with Christine and doing, I've decided that this summer I'm going to kind of take over our vegan cookbook challenge, which we had been doing pretty regularly for a while. Yeah. And it kind of fell by the wayside. And so I'm going to be doing a little more cooking and
that's exciting.
Digging into some of the beautiful cookbooks that we have not yet.
Yeah, there's still ones that we haven't
investigated.
Delved into. Yeah. Oh, we got our first voicemail.
Yes, we did. It was really, really awesome.
Yes, a listener, Liz, left us the most wonderful voicemail. Should we play her voicemail on the show, do you think? Or
well, I don't know. I mean, should we perhaps get Liz's permission to play said voicemail?
I'll reach out to Liz and ask her if it's okay if we share her voicemail on the show.
I think that sounds really good.
Yeah, it was really sweet.
It was so sweet.
And I actually got it as we were on our way back from Syracuse. I'm like, oh, we got a voicemail. So thank you. And please, if you're listening, please know that you can drop us a voicemail or a text and use that link in our show notes to do that. If you have any questions, we could do, if enough of you do it, we could do like an Ask Us Anything kind of episode.
That'd be great.
Which would be really fun.
I would love that.
Yeah. So if you have any questions about us or our veganism or veganism in general, or even, just world events or...
Ooh, we could almost be a throwback to Bearded Vegans mailbag episodes.
Yeah, we would.
Oh my gosh.
We would like to get.
I love those so much.
To do something like that, I would. Because I would love to include you into what we do.
Oh, absolutely.
And make it more of a community effort,
an interactive, kind of a thing. Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah. Should we jump into the episode?
Let's do it.
Well, here is this week's Y Files. This week, we're talking snails. That's right, snails.
I love snails. What inspired you to make snails the topic of conversation today?
I saw an article about snails and did a little shallow dive into snails, and snails are fascinating. And I've always loved snails. They're so cute.
They are cute.
I find them really cute. I don't know if anybody else finds them cute, but
Well,
I do.
I do. I mean, and that's why when you made my logo for Cucumber Craftworks, you made the snail out of balls of yarn.
Yeah.
And he have got this really cute knitting snail.
He's adorable.
He is adorable.
He's adorable. So first I'm going to share 8 surprising snail facts that you should know. And this comes from birdsandblooms.com.
Okay.
Okay. First off, what do snails eat? You might say your garden.
Well, yes, they kind of do.
Snails aren't too picky when it comes to their meals. They'll eat pretty much whatever they can find, from plant matter to animal waste, and in some cases, even other snails.
Oh my gosh. Cannibal snails?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Do snails have teeth? You might be asking yourself. Snails do have teeth, and a whole lot of them. Through a structure called a radula in their mouth, snails pry off pieces of what they're eating and further break it down. The radula features up to 12,000 teeth.
Wow.
Which is a whole lot. Not keen on those teeth being used in your garden? There is a link here to how to get rid of slugs and snails, and I have a feeling that's probably not something we want to visit.
No, I'm thinking not.
Yes.
I have no desire to get rid of slugs or snails.
No. I understand it is kind of disappointing when critters and creatures get into your garden.
Oh, sure.
And you can do what the best that you can to keep them out with fencing. As far as snails go, I don't know. I think there are certain herbs and things that you can plant that kind of that
Keep
they
them
don't
away,
they
yeah.
don't like and can keep them away. But of course, as vegans, we don't recommend spraying or using
not.
salt on them or anything that would kill them, because they're just out there trying to live their lives.
That's right.
Yeah. They're not, they don't know that you planted the kale.
That's
and
right.
You didn't plant it for them.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
know?
I mean, I remember the last time we did a garden and the bunnies ate all of our beans.
Yeah. All but 4.
I was so excited to plant green beans that year. And there was nothing we could do. The bunnies just kept eating the beans.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? Happy to share the beans with
And
the
when
bunnies.
if you don't put any fencing around your garden, that's going to happen.
Yeah.
I think we also had something that was eating our cucumbers one year.
Yeah, we did.
You just deal with it.
That's right.
Here's something interesting. How long do snails sleep? Snails do sleep, but they do so quite a bit differently from humans. A typical snail sleep cycle lasts a few days, usually 2 to 4 days.
Oh, wow.
After that, a snail can stay awake for longer than a full day. Snails are nocturnal, meaning they typically come out at night, just like moths, and in some instances, snails have slept for years.
That's really cool.
Right?
Well, I mean, I wonder then, how do they decide when they're going to sleep for a day or two and when they're going to sleep for years?
I really don't know.
You'd think that the prep on those two things would have to be a little different.
Maybe it has to do with, how readily available food is.
Maybe.
Or
I don't know, but that's really cool.
Yeah. Are snails insects? It might be tempting to categorize a snail as an insect, but what with the antenna and all that. But snails aren't part of the same family as bugs in your yard. Instead, they are mollusks, a group that also includes slugs, octopi, and squids. I would be allergic to snails if I still ate
You would.
animals.
I will say I did have snails. I've had snails twice in my life.
Yeah, not while you were vegan.
No, definitely. No, perish the thought. But no, I have had snails twice in my life, and they were amazing both times.
I think snails are they taste like whatever you put them in.
And of course, in both cases, I was having them French style, so escargot, which is, butter and garlic. So how can you go wrong?
Poor little things.
I know. I'm sorry. I apologize to
Let's
the
not
snails.
talk about that.
Okay.
One of the greatest snail mysteries is its shell. Where does it come from? You might be surprised to learn that snails never switch shells, and they rarely, if ever, leave them. Snails are born with their shells. As the snail grows, the shell grows too. The snail shell is an integral part of the creature and essential for its survival. Without it, the snail risks drying out. Snails can even repair damage to them.
Oh, that's really cool. And quite different from I think about my brother had hermit crabs
Yeah.
as pets essentially when we were younger. And as the hermit crab grew, you had to get larger shells
Yeah.
for their tank or their their pen or wherever you had them, so that they could, move into the larger shell.
Yeah, crabs aren't born with their shells.
No,
They find them out in the wild, and then they occasionally will toss off their shell and find a better one.
Yeah.
What's the difference between slugs and snails? While they're part of the same family and are both part of the gastropod class, slugs and snails are not technically the same. Beyond the obvious, one has a shell and one doesn't, slugs can be found in different habitats as a result of their differently shaped bodies. We, in our garden, used to get these big, I think you call them banana slugs?
Yeah, that's
big yellow spotted ones. They're really pretty. Oh, right. How fast do snails move? Well, at a snail's pace, I guess, right?
Indeed, one would think.
If you want to race a snail, you wouldn't have a hard time winning. Not known for their speediness, snails move at a pace of just over 3 feet or 1 meter in an hour.
Oh, yeah, they're slow.
Yeah.
They're slow. Takes them some time to get where they're going.
Slow and steady.
Wins the race, or so they say.
Yes. And this article ends with, what does snail mail mean?
Which I really love. It's not abundantly clear who first said the term snail mail, but we do know why it joined the popular lexicon. As email rose as a popular form of communication, a term was needed to distinguish electronic mail from physical mail, and thus snail mail was coined, probably because it takes much longer than does email.
So you mean snail mail doesn't mean snails are actually mailing things?
No, snails are not actually mailing things, nor are snails delivering the mail.
Which I suppose is a good thing.
Yes, I'm thinking so.
Yeah.
Because the average snail is also quite small. So, like, I'm thinking 1 letter max per snail. Like, that would, oh my. It would also be snail exploitation.
Snail exploitation.
Yeah, it would be snail exploitation.
Yes.
So we can't have that.
No.
All right.
So again, with their sleep, which I find fascinating, this other article says that they would consider snail sleep as manic. They may nap for several hours and then stay awake for sessions of 30 hours or more. And on the flip side, they have crazy hibernation periods. They can snooze for periods up to 3 years. A survival instinct for when they feel the need to self-preserve.
That's pretty cool.
It is.
I wish I could do that.
Just sleep for a year?
Well, no, not necessarily. But like, if I could absolutely know, like, oh, it'd be fine for me to stay up 30 hours right now and I'll be just peachy. Like, no harm, no foul.
Right, because I can sleep
all good.
3 days later.
Because then, I can sleep for 3 days.
Yeah.
And just like, in a way, like if there was an internal button to push.
Yeah.
Like I need not to sleep for a little while.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to turn that switch off. And then all of a sudden, wow, I have nothing to do and I can just catch up and sleep for 3 days.
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
The one thing that this article didn't address is how long snails live. And for some reason, I'm really curious. So I am going to look into that.
Okay.
Right now. Okay, so snails typically live for 2 to 5 years in the wild, though many species can live up to 10 to 15 years or even longer in captivity with proper care.
Oh, wow.
While some small garden species may only live 2 to 3 years, larger land snails can live for decades. Because I was wondering if they're actually sleeping
right
for a couple of years. Mm-hmm. Does that mean they live longer than I expected that they would live?
I mean, I would imagine.
But yeah, large land snails, 10 plus years.
That's great.
That's amazing.
Go snails.
Oh, and some snails, like the Roman snail, can live up to 25 years.
Wow.
That's really awesome.
Snails are cool.
Yeah, so there's some fun facts about snails.
Come on, these are fun facts, guys. Let's have fun with them.
Should we move on to our noteworthy segment?
Let's do it.
All right.
So this is coming to us from Beagle Lovers and Rescuers, and we're talking about the 2026 Marshall Bioresources Peaceful Vigil. This is happening May 28th through 30th at 5800 Lake Bluff Road, North Rose, New York. The event is being sponsored by Against All Odds Animal Alliance, Inc. And here's what's happening. From Thursday, May 28th through Saturday, May 30th, animal advocates from across the country will gather at 5800 Lake Bluff Road, North Rose, New York, for the 2026 Marshall Bioresources Vigil. The goal is simple: to shine a spotlight on the practices at Marshall Bioresources and demand an end to the suffering of more than 23,000 beagles housed inside their sheds. This is a peaceful and law-abiding event. This is not a campout. All land surrounding the facility is privately owned by Marshall Bioresources, so please remain on public easements, sidewalks, or designated public areas and do not enter or block private property. This 3-day vigil is designed to give people flexibility to attend on whichever day or days fit their schedule. Now, just as a reminder, here is a look into the shocking reality of the beagles at Marshall Bioresources.
Very similar to what is going on at Ridgeland Farm.
Yes. So Marshall Bioresources is a major supplier of dogs to research laboratories worldwide. These dogs are subjected to cruel experiments such as forced inhalation or ingestion of toxic chemicals, including pesticides, invasive procedures like severing spinal roots, cutting off tails, and implanting electrodes into their bodies. These experiments are not only cruel, but also scientifically flawed. In fact, 95% of drugs tested on dogs fail to predict human responses to medications, rendering these practices not just inhumane, but also obsolete. It's time to embrace more ethical and effective alternatives to animal testing. Now, why do these organizations use beagles?
Yeah, you might be wondering why specifically beagles every time.
Beagles are commonly used in lab testing because of their gentle temperament and trusting nature. The very traits that make them wonderful companions are exploited in the most heartbreaking ways. They deserve better. In fact, they deserve freedom. Now, what can you do? Your voice matters. By joining the Vigil, you can help raise awareness and pressure decision makers to take action. Together, we can demand an end to outdated and unnecessary animal testing, greater investment in modern non-animal testing methods, the release of beagles currently suffering in labs. This is your chance to be part of a movement that is changing the way we think about animal testing and its ethical implications. So how can you get involved? You can attend the Vigil at 5800 Lake Bluff Road on May 28th, 29th, or 30th. You can spread the word, sharing the message on social media using the hashtag #FreeThe26K.
Mm-hmm.
You can educate others. Talk to your friends and family about the realities of animal testing and the urgent need for change.
Yeah.
There are also some Vigil guidelines for the 2026 protest at Marshall Bioresources, and these are put forward to ensure a safe and effective vigil.
Yeah.
Number one, noting that dogs are welcome as long as they have up-to-date vaccine certificates on hand. You want to make sure that you stay on public property, that you do not enter or block private property, and of course, no camping. Signs and posters are of course encouraged, but for safety reasons, they recommend avoiding wooden or metal sticks and poles and using lightweight alternatives like pool noodles, or simply hold your sign proudly with your hands.
Yeah.
Of course, they do not want anyone blocking roads or traffic. They want to keep the vigil peaceful and respectful, and so ask that people do not obstruct vehicles or traffic flow. Of course, they do not condone any kind of criminal activity. We have the constitutional right to peaceful vigil, and so they're asking that we use our voices peacefully, passionately, and powerfully for those who cannot speak for themselves. There is a ban on alcohol or illegal substances, making sure to keep a clean, safe space for all participants, humans and animals alike. They, of course, suggest that you stay hydrated, bring water or other things to drink. Important to stay hydrated and refreshed throughout the day. Mm-hmm. And, of course, plan for comfort. If you plan to stay for a while, bring a camp chair or take regular breaks. There are gas stations located on South and North Main Street in North Rose, all within a 5-minute drive of the facility. And they mention Riley's Grill is a local option for food, and they have a few vegan dishes, which is great.
Yeah.
There will also be on-site support for people from 9 to 5 every day, May 28th, 29th, and 30th.
So again, that's 5800 Lake Bluff Road in North Rose, New York, zip code 14516. If you are anywhere in the area of North Rose, New York, and would like to attend that vigil, please do. And you can go to Beagle Lovers and Rescuers for all of this information, or if you wish to donate to the cause, if you can't be there, I'm sure they could always use your donation. I think that this is something they do every year, and I think that this is a great way to keep the momentum going after what took place at the Ridgeland Farms Beagle facility. So,
yeah,
now that it's been in the news and it's on people's radar, people outside of the animal rights community, it's on their radar. It's good to keep that momentum going.
Yes, indeed.
Let's move on to our main topic.
Yeah, we haven't done anything like really light and fun in the last few weeks.
Yeah, I thought we could use a little light and fun.
Absolutely. So coming to us from Veg News, we've got the 10 most anticipated vegan product launches of 2026, according to Veg News editors. The plant-based market is booming, and these 10 delicious new launches, from juicy vegan shawarma to ready-to-bake scones, show exactly why. Veganism is here to stay, despite what mainstream headlines may claim. Just look at the numbers. In 2025, the plant-based retail market was valued at $7.9 billion, more than double its value in 2017. Circulating rumors of vegan meat giants declaring bankruptcy and longtime brands going under may paint a stark picture, but the numbers don't lie. According to a recent SPINS report, plant-based sales are actually improving across a number of categories. Plant-based snack bars, protein-rich plant foods, and sustainability-aligned products are all helping boost the vegan market sector. The biggest misconception about the plant-based category is that it's in a massive decline. Angela Flatland, Senior Sales Director of Plant-Based at SPINS, told Veg News. The early momentum and breakout years of high growth, followed by market maturation, mean that a reset and rebalancing is a normal trajectory for any new segment. So what does this mean? More innovation from brands as they seek to meet consumers' changing needs and cravings. With the sector poised for more innovation than ever before, vegan companies are stepping up to the plate, and Veg News editors are taste testing along the way. Each year, they try thousands of products and are shining a light on the 10 best new products coming this year that you'll want to enjoy on repeat. The first is Oatly popcorn flavored milk.
This just does not, I'm not anticipating this.
I can't say that I am either, to be completely honest, but
popcorn flavored milk.
Okay. At Oatly, pushing boundaries is inherent to the company's DNA. The world's first oat drink company set out to revolutionize dairy-free milk in 1994, and 32 years later, it's safe to say they've exceeded expectations. With a combination of eco-friendly formulations that deliver on taste and texture and its cheeky brand identity, Oatly has set itself apart from competitors, and its popcorn-flavored milk is poised to steal the spotlight even more. Set for a U.S. release later this year, this novel bev tastes just like buttered popcorn. At-home baristas will relish in its potential for one-of-a-kind drinks, from popcorn cold foam toppers for an artisanal cold brew to caramel popcorn matcha lattes. The drink options know no bounds.
I don't know about you, but none of that sounds very appealing to me.
No, I mean, the thing is, I could see where that might be a little bit interesting. Just think about this
Kind
for a
of like
second.
the
Just
sweet
the
and
salty
salty,
sweet thing.
the salted caramel with the butter popcorn.
So if you did,
I guess,
like, I could see that becoming a thing, kind of like pumpkin spice has been a thing. And
maybe like caramel corn.
Yeah, kind of a caramel corn coffee.
But with matcha? I don't know.
I don't know. I really don't know.
It's interesting, but would I say that it is the most anticipated product?
Well, again, this is not according to you. This is according to the Veg News editors.
They might know something that we don't.
They very well may.
Maybe the popcorn beverages are
becoming a thing.
Are becoming a thing, and we just don't know it yet because we're over here on the East Coast.
Yeah.
And they're on the West Coast.
Yes, things move faster out there.
So
it's true.
Just like the weather.
Right.
Things and trends and
shift
and stuff like that
more quickly. Yeah.
Take a little longer to get over to us.
That makes sense.
We'll see. We'll see if this is like they're forecasting this popcorn drink sensation.
Yeah,
that's going to happen.
We'll see.
It's interesting.
Number 2 is Forager Project Greek yogurt.
This is already out.
It is, but I have not yet seen it in any store near us.
We have it in our refrigerator. Not flavored. We have the plain.
Oh, okay.
It's good.
Because I want the single serving mango passion fruit. I want to try that really badly.
Yeah.
So we have to see if we can find it.
We'll try and find that. I mean, you could always add fruit to the plain.
That's true, but it's not quite the same.
Yeah.
Especially in a Greek yogurt.
It's very thick, very tangy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot different from their standard
Greek yogurt is very different than
coconut
standard yogurt.
Yogurt. It's very different.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Finally, a protein-rich vegan Greek yogurt that doesn't taste like, chalk. Forager Project's new line of Greek-style yogurts swaps out dairy for a thick, tangy cashew coconut base infused with real organic fruit. A tropical blend of mango and passion fruit, summer-forward blueberries and raspberries, and strawberries and rhubarb impart craveable flavor while rice protein packs up to 10 grams per serving, not to mention the added probiotics for a boost of gut-friendly bacteria. Mm-hmm. Take these yogurt cups on the go and enjoy on their own, or do like we do and top with granola and fresh fruit, or spoon into smoothie blends for an upgraded post-gym protein shake.
That sounds good.
It really does.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that we will be able to track these down.
Yeah.
I'm especially interested in the mango passion fruit and the strawberry rhubarb.
Yeah.
Like, come on. I would be all kinds of into that. And I haven't found a yogurt. Like I used to eat yogurt pre-veganism.
Yeah.
And I never quite found a replacement that I got excited about.
Yeah.
And Greek yogurt is my preferred yogurt texture.
Right.
I like the thick, creamy kind of thing going on. So, but I'm definitely going to have to see if I can track that down.
Yeah.
Next, we have Switch Foods vegan meat.
Yeah, I've never heard of this.
Me either. Juicy chicken shawarma enjoyed in a warm, fluffy pita, herbaceous kafta on a bed of vermicelli rice and cucumber salad tossed in chermoula, and smoky charred kebabs paired with tangy yogurt tahini sauce. Skip the exorbitant delivery fees and put that passport away. Mouth-watering Mediterranean flavors start in your kitchen thanks to Switch Foods' new line of authentic meats. Based in the United Arab Emirates, Switch Foods is poised to revolutionize the freezer aisle with specialty seasoned meats that go beyond standard burger patties and chicken nuggets.
That's interesting.
It is.
I don't know if we'll ever see those in our area.
I don't know, but if we do, I would definitely want to try them.
Yeah.
In the article, there's a picture of both the kafta and of the chicken shawarma, and they both look pretty fantastic.
They look good.
So if it does ever pop up, that's one of those things that I would definitely try.
Yeah.
Next, we have Just Meat Chicken. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? At Eat Just, the answer's easy. Less than a decade after launching Just Egg, the innovators at this food tech company turned their attention to chicken made from plants. With more vegan chicken nuggets, tenders, and popcorn chicken options than we can count, Eat Just set out to make, just chicken. The fall-apart tender protein is juicy, succulent, and shreds just like its animal counterpart, with an impressive 18 grams of protein per serving. Season with your favorite spices or opt for sweet and savory sesame ginger chicken for stir fries, tangy buffalo chicken for game day spreads, or chili lime chicken for stuffing into quesadillas.
And I think we mentioned that we have tried this.
Yes.
I liked it, and Sam did not.
And that's just a textural thing.
Yeah, you didn't like the texture of it.
No, for me, the flavor was great, but
Too chickeny.
Well, but specifically, it's too much like dark meat chicken.
Yeah.
For me. If someone made a replica of white meat chicken that had that texture,
I guess. Yeah.
I would probably be more interested in that. But because it was, the texture of it for me was reminiscent of dark meat, which I never liked pre-veganism.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work for me.
It's very similar to the Daring Foods, although I have found that the ingredients are very different between the two. So, but the texture and look of it is very similar to the Daring Foods.
Number 5, Oshi Surf and Turf. What to do when after a long day you have dinner to cook and a family with different cravings to please? Luckily, the latest collaboration between Oshi and Offbeast, 2 vegan protein powerhouses, offers a solution. This surf and turf bundle brings consumers Oshi's ultra flaky fish-free salmon fillets and Offbeast's tender, juicy filet mignon in one convenient package boasting a whopping 47 grams of protein. Grill, bake, or pan-sear, and then serve alongside mashed potatoes and broccolini. Or recreate the viral salmon bowl while your dinner date digs into their garlic butter steak. It's the best of both worlds in one marvelous meal.
I wish they included the retail price of these products.
I do too.
That would be
nice.
good to know.
Yes, I agree. Next, we have Shire's Naturals Ravioli. At Shire's Naturals, tender cheese stuffed ravioli begins with cashews, Himalayan pink salt, cultures, and classical music.
What? They play music?
Apparently. As cashews undergo fermentation as part of the cheese-making process, cheesemongers at this New Hampshire-based company play Ludwig van Beethoven to help the final product achieve a mild zest reminiscent of its dairy-based counterpart.
Okay.
It's a method backed by scientists at Reuters who found that sound waves impact the flavor of cheese as it ages.
That's really interesting.
Once perfected, the cashew cheese is stuffed into pasta for toothsome, pillowy ravioli. Go for the classic cheese or mix it up with cheesy varieties featuring roasted garlic and spinach. I would be into any of those
They
because
sound good.
I love me a ravioli.
Me too.
This East Coast brand is already a familiar favorite for those who live in the region, but left coasters, don't give up hope. Shire's Naturals is currently eyeing a West Coast expansion alongside a new product line. Hint, kid-friendly vegan ravioli inspired by Chef Boyardee.
Oh, did you eat Chef Boyardee as a kid?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. What was your favorite? Like the SpaghettiOs? Was that Chef Boyardee?
Yes.
SpaghettiOs?
SpaghettiOs was Chef Boyardee, but my favorite was actually the ravioli.
The canned ravioli. You could eat them right out of the can.
Well, I wouldn't recommend it because it's better like actually warm than at room temperature.
Yeah.
But Christine's not wrong because they are fully cooked.
Yeah.
You could eat them right out of the can.
And
but yeah, the ravioli were my favorite.
All of that Chef Boyardee stuff had this specific Chef Boyardee taste.
It was the sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like nothing else tasted like the Chef Boyardee stuff.
Yeah.
But boy, when you were a kid, that stuff tasted good.
Yep. And sometimes they did you could get a ravioli with meatballs or you could get like the SpaghettiOs with meatballs.
Right.
And those were also really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least when we were a kid.
When we
they
were kids.
really
Yeah. I'm sure they're probably not anymore.
Probably. Well, we got, what is that brand? Oh, I'm going to go get them.
Oh, right.
A few moments later.
Okay, I'm back. When we were in Syracuse, we were gifted 2 cans from the brand Unmeat of canned pasta, vegan pasta and meatballs.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if this is anything like Chef Boyardee.
We're going to have to find out. Clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Serving size, 1 cup. In the can, there is 1.5 servings. So you're going to eat the whole can.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like 400 and it'd probably be like 500 calories if you ate the whole can. Mm-hmm. And I'm wondering if it's any good. Let me know if you're listening, if you've tried this on meat stuff, because it's really interesting.
Yeah.
And apparently they donate food to the Syracuse Vegan
Which
Living
is
Program.
so great.
Yeah. And they gave us a couple of cans to try. So
Yeah, we'll definitely test it out.
yeah, we'll report back. But yeah, that Chef Boyardee conversation reminded me of that. Mm-hmm. Moving on.
Now, it's interesting because Shire's Naturals, I've never seen them in stores around here.
Yeah, even though they're an East Coast brand.
Even though they're an East Coast brand.
Yeah.
So, we might have to, but then again, we don't actively necessarily look for ravioli.
Yeah, I don't look for them.
No, me either. So
Yeah.
maybe the next time we're in like Wegmans or something, we'll have to see if they happen to be there. All right. Next, we have Back to Nature white cheddar crackers. The laid-back tunes of the Beach Boys, the summer of love in San Francisco, and the rise of the student-led free speech movement. 1960s California was the site of major headway across music, politics, counterculture, and yes, snacks, too.
And what does all of that have to do with cheddar crackers?
We're going to find out.
Okay.
From its start in a tiny health food store 66 years ago, churning out granola, Back to Nature has solidified its status as a vegan pioneer with a product portfolio that reimagines America's favorite snacks with plant-based ingredients.
Yeah.
And now, 6 years after debuting its Cheez-It dupe, Back to Nature is at it again with its newest offering, white cheddar cheesy crackers. Cheddar. Pack these punchy, crispy white cheddar crackers into lunch boxes for a savory snack made without the dairy. Schoolyard nostalgia guaranteed.
Yeah, I've heard those are good, but we get the ones at Aldi's that are made with cauliflower. And they're also
A cheddar. They're not a white cheddar, but they are a cheddar.
Dupe. I think they do have a white one, but they don't always have it.
Oh, okay.
And they're really tasty.
Yeah. Next is one that I am definitely excited for. This is Seventh Heaven's Dubai chocolate bars.
Ooh.
I'm actually a pretty big fan of Dubai chocolate. The combination of chocolate and pistachio is just glorious.
Yeah, you see it everywhere now.
Yeah. Chocolatier Sarah Hamuda was simply trying to satiate her pregnancy cravings for pistachio and knafa when she unknowingly changed the world of confectionery forever. Following a now viral TikTok video, Hamuda's creation was quickly dubbed Dubai chocolate, and 5 years after its initial inception, the bar has become as ubiquitous as vanilla ice cream. The world went into a frenzy, and Dubai chocolate dupes popped up on shelves everywhere. But enjoying a taste of this milk-laden global favorite proved difficult for vegans. Just ask Billie Eilish, who recreated the bar from scratch. Enter Seventh Heaven. This vegan chocolatier recreates the global phenomenon with silky oat milk chocolate, crunchy shredded phyllo, and luscious pistachio butter for a bite-sized treat that rivals the originals.
We'll have to look for that.
I will definitely be looking for that. In fact, I may have seen it the last time I was at the vegan grocery store.
Oh, yeah, they do carry the Seventh Heaven stuff.
They
so.
do. But I think instead of getting the Seventh Heaven, I got 2 Curacao Dubai chocolate bars.
Oh.
They're another incredible chocolatier that makes amazing Dubai chocolate.
And how were those?
They're awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had bought some around Christmas time.
Yeah.
To try them because the lovely owners of the vegan grocery store said, "Hey, those are the last ones we have. We sold 3 cases of them just yesterday."
Right.
And I was like, "Okay, I'm there. Yep, no problem. I will buy what you have left."
Nice suggestive selling.
Yes, absolutely outstanding.
Yeah.
And so I got those, and seeing that they had them again,
Yeah.
I went and got those because they are pretty special.
Yeah.
I do wish that the vegan grocery store would stock Curaçao's other flavors. Like they have a hazelnut crunch
they?
bar that I would really like to try.
Yeah.
So, but there we go. Yeah. So next time we go to the vegan grocery store, we'll double check.
We'll look for them,
And
yes.
if they have them, we will get some.
Yeah.
Number 9, we have Julie's sour candy inspired dates.
Oh, interesting.
Soft, gooey, and caramelly, dates have gained a reputation as nature's candy. Stuff them with artisanal nut butters, coat them in dark chocolate, sprinkle with a dash of flaky salt, and you've got a homemade, better-for-you Snickers bar. Want an even simpler date dessert? The connoisseurs at Julie's took note, and they're reinventing nature's candy, quite literally, with its new line of date sours. Chewy organic dates are dusted in a sour, no sugar added coating for a chewy, lip puckering treat that's reminiscent of your favorite gummies. Sneak them into the movie theater for the next summer blockbuster, enjoy as a pre-workout fuel, or simply indulge in an afternoon pick-me-up. We promise this is one fruit your kids will fight you for. Now, only one question remains: blue raspberry, watermelon, peachy, or cherry cola?
That's really interesting. Flavored dates.
I would really like to try these.
I would try it.
I would really like to try
But
these.
I think I would probably just prefer a regular date.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
And it's funny that this came up like right now because I've actually been like craving sour gummy
Oh, have you?
recently. Like the other night, I really wished that we had some of the sour Scandinavian swimmers.
Oh, from Trader Joe's? Yeah.
in the house, which we don't. And I was kind of bummed that we didn't. But I would definitely be into trying these.
Yeah, you like that sour stuff.
I do. I do like sour stuff. All right. And last on the list, number 10, we have Sweet Lauren's ready-to-bake scones. The master bakers at Sweet Lauren's know that every successful recipe starts with a commitment to quality. Simple, non-GMO ingredients are at the heart of each decadent treat, as this cult favorite brand, from the chocolate chunks used in its ready-to-bake fudgy brownie cookie dough to the sustainably sourced palm oil in its puff pastry and pizza crusts. And now, a new fuss-free baked good looking to make your mornings sweeter: scones. Available in chocolate chunk and cinnamon brown sugar varieties, these place and bake scones reach the perfect light, tender, and slightly crumbly texture with just a few minutes in the oven. Low effort, maximum upgrade to your cup of morning tea. We'll cheers to that.
And those would be nice to keep in the pantry, you know. Just
Yeah, they
for,
really would.
I don't know, if you have people in the house or whatever, and you want to make something quick for breakfast to have with coffee or... Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Again, we'll have to look at the vegan grocery store. The
Yeah.
last time I was there, Sweet Lauren's cookie dough was actually on my list, but the only variety they had was the sugar cookie.
Yeah.
And neither of us are really big sugar cookie folks. So we'll have to look next time and see what varieties are available, because I would really like to try their stuff.
Yeah. It's good to know that that there are still new vegan products being, put out.
Oh, yeah.
We know that we're not going to change the world of animal agriculture through vegan consumerism, but it is nice for us vegans to have these things out there to eat,
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it makes it easier for people to make the switch.
It does.
Yeah,
the more things that are available that kind of replicate things that people feel like they will miss.
Yeah.
Switching from an omnivorous diet to a vegan one, I think that really does help.
It helps.
That these kinds of products can be real gateways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you, Veg News. It's time now for our favorite portion of the show.
Must be listener shout out time.
It's listener shout out.
Just want to give a shout out to all my fans watching. I love you guys. I love you.
This week's shout out goes to Jen Ash 99, who recently subscribed to our weekly newsletter. Thanks for listening and for subscribing, Jen Ash.
Yeah, and please send us your t-shirt size and address so that we can send you a Compassion and Cucumber swag bag. You can text us using the link in our show notes. You can drop us a voicemail. You can email us at compassionandcucumbers@gmail.com, or simply DM us on Instagram or Facebook.
And for the rest of you out there, if you would like a listener shout out, simply contact us using all of the methods that Christine just mentioned.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you think of the show. We'd love to shout you out and send you some swag. You can also always nominate someone else for a shout out.
Please do. It's time to wrap this baby up. But before we go, we always like to remind you to subscribe to the show if you haven't already. Leave us a review if you'd like on your favorite podcast app, and subscribe to our YouTube. That was, we're growing our YouTube. Also, be sure to like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram for updates about the show and pictures of all the vegan food we find or travel. Whatever. We put all kinds of stuff up there. If you want to get news about upcoming episodes, you can do exactly what Jen Ash did and subscribe to our weekly newsletter at our website, which is compassionandcucumbers.com.
And with that, it's time to sign off. You have just listened to episode 225 of the Compassion and Cucumbers podcast, and there's nothing left to say but where cukes and compassion are always the fashion. On the podcast.
Thanks, James.
Have a great week, everyone.
We'll talk to you next Tuesday.
We love you.
We really do. Take care of each other.
Bye.
Bye. Did I take your line?
No.
Oh.
I was just joining you for the bye.
Oh.
The end.
So I would be allergic to squirrels.
Squales. Huh. How'd you get from snail to quail? I don't know. 23,000 beagles howled.
Howdy.
Sorth. South and north. I saw south and north and said sorth.
If you'd like to support the Compassion and Cucumbers podcast, well, you can do that by hopping on over to our Patreon page and becoming a patron. We have all the recipes from our vegan kitchen series up there, and we'll be adding some patron-only episodes in the near future. So thank you for supporting us at whatever level that you choose, and thank you again for listening to Compassion and Cucumbers podcast.